Men have told a story about a hero, a man of strength and glory. But where it all began was with the presence of a monster named Rendel. We have heard of the glory of the great kings of Dane, of Hrothgar the Almighty, a wealthy man who built a mead and named it Herit. There, Hrothgar and his subjects would dine and rejoice with not a worry in the world. But amongst them crept a monster, a relentless, evil being who hated the sound of human joy. That night, evil crept upon them. Grendel barged into the mead when they were asleep. He attacked, killed, and tore the men limb from limb. 31 of them he took that night, but it was not the end. Night after night, Grendel would kill the warriors, taking no deals or bribes to stop. He was relentless. Though Grendel could not rise upon Hrothgar, he still became ruler, leaving Hrothgar helpless and joyless. There was no one who could stop Grendel until word got to a man across the seas by the name of Beowulf. To help you understand the chapter of Grendel, I will break down some key points for you. In this chapter specifically, we focus on the theme of good and evil. Grendel is the evil monster attacking and ruining the peace that is in Hrothgar's kingdom. Hrothgar and Grendel are the main characters in this story. The Anglo-Saxons valued courage, strength, desire for fame, and the protection of others. In this chapter, we learn that Hrothgar holds some of these values. His desire for fame and glory allow him to have the high reputation he has as king. In this chapter, we do not have heroic traits. In the Anglo-Saxon times, heroic traits were being bold, strong, and fearless. Neither Hrothgar nor Grendel show these traits in this chapter. Hrothgar is filled with fear due to the chaos Grendel is causing. There are two specific epic traits present in this chapter. Number one is that there is a sustained style of tone and language. And number two is the presence of a supernatural force interested in human actions that interact directly. In this chapter, the supernatural force is Grendel, who kills and attacks the subjects and warriors. The kenning in line 64 describes Grendel's hell-forged hands, which show that he is a monster of evil. The author used alliterations and kennings to emphasize the dark mood of Grendel. One alliteration example is found in lines 1 and 2. A powerful monster living down in the darkness, growled in pain, impatient. The author also uses a photo on the second page to emphasize the darkness that is upon the story. It is a picture of a tree angled upward to show the dark moon in the background. Another example of the dark tone found in the story is found on lines 44 through 49, which state how the king is no longer joyful, but joyless. This concludes chapter 1 of Grendel.